How you doing? It's Trenius Henderson. You're tuning into the infamous Living Rim Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. The 1 month maximum focus challenge. We got one more day till this challenge is finished, and then we're gonna come in with a whole new challenge, guys. So I hope that you've been focused this month. Oh man, we've been in some like real serious focus moves this whole month. Like, man, like personally, I think I'm focused out. I think I'm pretty much focused out. So now we're branching off to do something new, something different. You know, I feel like I can sense that it's going to be something more creative. You know, whatever the universe, gives to us Realm team members who are trying to make ourselves better, other people's lives better, and the world a better place. We're just going to have to just carry the torch for whatever comes our way, guys. But thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so glad to be with you right now, right here, right now, guys. I couldn't be any better place than here right now with you, okay? You're kind of like all I got. I got some friends, but I don't have friends like Rim team members. So I really love you guys. I thank you guys again for sharing these videos, for sticking it out every day. Every day, just watching videos every day, learning, getting a positive media, positive insights every single day, because, it's just very imperative that we focus on educating ourselves, as individuals. And I try to tell people that a lot, out here in the reality. I'll be like, y'all, you gotta really help yourself out. Like, if you want to grow in life, if you want to become successful, if you want to just have a different outlook on life, and you want people to see you different, you want to create a different impression for yourself. You want to put yourself in a better environment. It starts with the inner part of you. It starts with teaching yourself first. And like, if you're like me, I didn't graduate, with a bachelor's degree or a PhD or nothing like that. So everything that I have to do, I have to teach myself. And I understood at a very young age, I'm 28, that, you are your own enemy. If you haven't accomplished anything in this world, or if you're not accomplishing anything or becoming successful or trying to make yourself better every day, then that's completely your fault. And so it ties down to what I'm about to talk to you tonight about, guys. This is something that's just on my spirit right now. It's not a fancy topic. It's not nothing golden, nothing spectacular. It's just, how to envelop yourself in God's love. I've been pressed to talk more about God. I know we know God as the source and the universe, and the creator of all there is, Mr. Infinity, from A to Z, Alpha, Omega, whatever you want to call this energy field out here that works on our behalf and does things that we cannot control. God, that's what we call it. So how do you envelop yourself in God's love? What is this all about? Well, I'm going to let you know straight up, it's not about religion. It's not about what religion that you practice. It's about enveloping yourself in positive energy, in goodness, in greatness. It's all about treating the next person the way you want to be treated. It's all about every time you wake up in the morning, you have a goal in mind to say, you know what? I'm going to go out here and I'm going to give it the best that I got. I know I'm not the best emotional person in the world. I know I don't always say the right things. But you know what? Tomorrow when you wake up, you need to think in your mind, you know what? You're going to live the best day ever. Because you never know when your time is going to come for you to go. Nobody knows. Even I don't know. And that's the fear that we live with as human beings, guys. Like, it's this fear that's always over us. It's like, what harm is going to come our way? What thing that is wrong is going to happen to us? And, we can't think about that, and I'm getting to a point, being a teacher that I am, I'm starting to realize, what is it that the REM team members want to know? And one thing you must know is that fear, you cannot let fear supersede the love that God has for you. Like, you got to kind of just say, you know what? I'm going to live my life. I'm going to live my life. Because things are always going to happen around us that we can't control. Today, I'm pretty sure you was like, yo, I hope I'm doing the right thing. I just really hope that I'm doing something to make tomorrow a better day. And if you thought that today, you're in the right position right now here, together as a REM team member, me and you, and it's definitely imperative that we connect on that level so that we can understand each other better. So speak up, let your voice be heard. Leave a nice comment at the very bottom. I'm really encouraging everybody to speak up so that we can learn more about each other, and we can learn, more about what the collective consciousness of the infamous Living Room Network thinks. But God's love is all around us, guys. Like, it's all beauty is all around us. The greatness of God is all around us in everything. It's just that we are the problem. We are the problem because our minds are so polluted with negative stuff. And it's not really our fault. It's just the world that we live in. Sometimes I think of this world as the beast. Like, golly, I gotta protect myself from the beast. And this world can make you think all kind of negative things because you're not the only one that has to think, for yourself. And when I say that, what I mean is we have to live in a world around people who might not be as positive as us. We have to live and have relationships with people whose consciousness level is not on the same level as us. We have to live in a world with people who want to have bad intentions towards other people for malicious reasons and stuff like that. Because they're trying to get back at somebody for it. We have to live in a world where we have to deal with people who are just like us. And it's funny because we're no better than them. You see what I'm saying? So that is the most mind-blowing thing, that we have to live our life knowing that we are the same problem as the next person. We have just as much problems as the next person. Now, how do we balance it out to see God's love? Well, I was thinking today. I was thinking before I even had to sit down and make this video what I was going to talk about tonight. And one thing I want to let you know is that you really have to tune out all the things that you can't control. Your mind is always thinking. The imagination is always thinking all the time. Like, the imagination is so powerful. Like, you can just sit and think of a million lies that are not even true in your head. Like, I was meditating today. I was laying down in the bed today and I was meditating. Like, it was so hard for me. I don't know how it is for you, but it was so hard for me to just shut myself up in my mind. Like, my mind just kept talking and just kept telling me of what today was gonna bring, what people were thinking, what people thought about you, what people think about you. Your mind tell you stuff people think about you. Sometimes not. Most of the time, it's not even always true. So I had to strive so hard to get my mind to just shut up, and just live in the moment and just be. And just envelop in the love of God and just know that everything is all right. Stop thinking so much. You have to stop thinking so much, folks. And I say this because I know you got an imagination that's probably just as powerful as me. And it goes a million miles per second. And you have to control it. But it's extremely hard to control yourself, which is why a lot of us don't rise to consciousness. So that person I was talking about who is worse than us is not really worse than us. They're never going to be worse than us. Everybody is given, his own battle because he thinks it in his own mind, and so you are against yourself in this world. How I know? Because there have been some days, I put it like this. Have there ever been days that you've been very, very extremely motivated, positive, just very happy, love the world, and it seemed like everything that day went perfectly fine. Everything went great. Everything that you wanted to do was perfect. Like, you even saw people more happier than they normally be. It's like even the whole environment changed. Like, the sky changed. Like, the light or the sun in the sky was brighter. The sky was bluer. You're just like, hold on. Why come on a very bad day when I'm very sad? It's just dreary outside. It's raining. People are mad. People are angry. You have a lot of people around you talking about their problems and all this. How is it? Well, if you want to get deep with it, it's all in your mind. It's all in your mind. And you really have to give up a little bit. You just, and to envelop yourself in God's love, you just have to just take a deep breath and just let it out. And just say, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to care to know. You have to tell yourself that. You have to say, I don't want to care to know. I don't want to think about what I can't control. Only thing I can do right now, only thing you can do right now is just be who you are without worrying about what other people think, without worrying about how other people see you. Just be who you are. I know a lot of you women out there like to go out and make sure that you look good every day. Dressed up, tip-top fashion, diva, stallion, Barbie doll. Not what they call y'all. See, I'm thinking, see, there go my imagination starting to think like other people think about you. But we got to shut up. We got to shut ourselves up and be able to shut ourselves down and to say, you know what? I'm just loving. I'm just going to be a loving person. And I guarantee you, man, when you let yourself go and you just be free of all fear, you know, if you always think about death on the regular, you can't think about death. If you always think about how people perceive you, you can't think about how people perceive you. People perceive you. Yeah, all those P's. You just have to just let it go and just envelop yourself in God's love. So with that being said, guys, what we're going to do right here, right now, in the Infamous Living Room Network, we're just going to take 10 seconds out this video and we're going to envelop ourselves in God's love. I don't care where you at right now. I don't care if you're watching it by cell phone, you laying in your bed, if you're out, you're hanging with your friends, you're in the bathroom trying to get this video in because you watch it on the regular all the time. I don't care what you're doing, where you at right now. I need you to close your eyes. And when you open your eyes, I need you to be enveloped in God's love. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a line. We're going to draw a marker right here, right now, folks. Are you down? Is you down or what? You want to make yourself better so you can make other people's lives better and we can make the world a better place. This is where it starts. Okay, so we're going to shut our mind down in a split second and we're going to take 10 seconds out and we're going to let it go and we're going to be enveloped in God's love at the end of this video. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Now let it out. One more time. Take a deep breath. And let it out. Now just relax for 10 seconds and just forget everything. Don't think about nothing. Let it go. Let it go. Let your life go. Just let it go, folks. Just let it go. Don't think. Just let it go. What you do from here on out, don't even worry about it. Just let it go. They may make you feel like you want to react negatively. Just let it go. Just let it go. Don't try to impress nobody. Just let it go. Be you. Just be relaxed. Envelop yourself in God's love. Just be love. Just be positive energy. Just be life. Just be relaxed. Show no fear. Show no fear. Just love. Just love. Just love. Now let's smile. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I'm Trenius Henderson. Please make sure you're sharing these videos with some friends so that we have more RIM team members come aboard the cruise ship, the Royal Caribbean Cruise. In the meantime, I'll see you next time. Good night.